Good morning. It is December 4th. 21 days till Christmas. What? I'm not ready for that. Well, actually, I kind of am a little more ready now that I got my 4-foot Christmas tree up at home. It's lighted. I've got my 4 favorite ornaments on there. So I feel Christmassy at home. Anyway, I'm out shopping. Well, I'm out on my donut/shopping run. I already had my donuts. I don't have any glasses. I kind of came to the end of the road with my glasses. I don't have any new ones to share with you today. Sorry about that. So it's just me. I have a short video to share with you this week. We are at 33% for our campaign, our sprinkle campaign. We've got a lot of work and a lot of ground to cover to finish our goal, and yet I know that there is some money coming in, and I've got inquiries out there, and I'm still praying and hopeful. So we still wait on the Lord, and we still work. I've got some work to do, some emails to send, etc. But one of the most heartwarming things I would say about my music ministry as the years go by, I really, really try not to promote my music at my church. We're all a slice of the pie at my church, and I just try not to do that. And yet, of course, they see my Facebook posts if they're my friends on Facebook, and they're kind, and they ask about my life, and a lot of my life consists of my music, and so it warms my heart when they talk about how they've been listening to my music or it's impacted them. So that's awesome. But another huge thing for me is when even my church's own missionaries talk about how they're listening to my music. Like, I don't pressure them. I don't it's not like they get this dousing of all of my, Christmas gifts, and every time I see people, I'm passing out my CDs. I hope it's not like that. I don't think it's like that. Anyway, I'll hear from them that they listen to my music, and my church, we try and keep the numbers of missionaries down so that we can support them at a greater level and have a more personal connection with them. That's just how our church functions, and I actually love that because I feel very entwined with our church's missionaries, the families, and at least 2 of them, well, more, have talked to me. 3 at least have mentioned how much our music has blessed them, and that blesses me because I don't, at this point in my life, sense a call to the mission field, and it's such a valuable, amazing thing, and so I want to support them when they're here, support what God's doing through them, and yet I can support them by way of my music and encourage them that way. So that's just a huge thing for me. Not only my church's missionaries, but I'll get messages from other missionaries who I don't know who they are. Like this one, a while back, I got an email from a missionary. It says, "We just want to let you know that over the ocean in Germany, and now some other European countries," I'm assuming they've shared our music with their friends or other missionaries, "that God is using your songs to touch hearts, and we hope draw us and others closer to Him." And I think, well, I know there's another lady in Israel who has also been blessed with our music, and we've communicated here and there. I actually I've been getting orders and even some messages or whatever from the Philippines. There is a strong Christian presence I'm gathering in the Philippines, and that's exciting to me. And let me just share one last thing before I introduce our impact video, but I connected recently with a radio show host at a ministry out in Guam. Guys, if you've ever checked out where Guam is, when I went to Hawaii a few years ago, I realized that Hawaii is the farthest away from any other landmass. It is like literally in the middle of the ocean. Guam is not that much different. It's just what I perceive to be a kind of a tiny country out in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the ocean. Anyway, this man from that ministry said that our music was one of a small handful of other music ministries that produce music publication ministries that are the most prominent on the radio station that they play on their station. So that just, again, warms my heart that our music is reaching around the world. And this video I want to just introduce is from my friend, my church's missionary, Mr. Herb Hunter. They are in Nysna, South Africa, and he was so gracious. I didn't twist his arm to send this in. He just sent it in, and he wanted to share with you as well how much our music has impacted him. And so without much further ado, I want to introduce you my friend and my church's missionary, Herb Hunter. And I hope after this video, I wish you a wonderful holiday season, and we'll talk to you later. Here's Herb.
My name's Herb Hunter. I'm a missionary in South Africa. I minister along the southern coastal route called the Garden Route here in South Africa, in a town called Nysna. And I just want to say a word of thanks to the ladies at Forever Be Sure and everyone who helps put the music videos together. I've been deeply encouraged and uplifted by that music. Sometimes in the evening, I'll just tune into the Forever Be Sure YouTube channel. I'll let the music play, and I'm listening in my headphones. Sometimes I'm watching the videos, and I'm encouraged and strengthened and uplifted as I meditate upon the biblical themes expressed in the Forever Be Sure music. So I don't know if it helps to know that, but around the world, people are listening and being encouraged by the ministry of Forever Be Sure music, and I'd recommend it to whoever would like to tune in and listen. So you'll be encouraged and strengthened, I'm sure, as a result. So keep it up.